Spring has sprung, and it's time to clean up around the house and take a trip to the City of Thunder Bay landfill site. If you have not been out since it was reconfigured in 2010, you may be surprised. You no longer go in and dump your garbage. There are now drop-off areas and TransStore bins. Brad Adams, the manager of Roads Division for the City of Thunder Bay, explains a few of the changes.
When people used to come to the John Street landfill site, they used to go to the tipping face where all the garbage was placed. Well, this replaces that. Instead of driving up to the site, up to the garbage, they back up to these bins and they drop their waste off, and then we take it up to the tipping face and bury it. So it saves the public from driving up into that area. It's a lot cleaner for the public to use the TransStore area compared to the tipping face. It's a lot safer. And it's more efficient for us to do it that way.
When you enter the landfill site off Maple Ward Road, you will notice a recycling area before you go over the scales. And then there are TransStore bins, a large item bin, and a bin for metal. There is also a spot to drop off bicycles for Bicycles for Humanity. If you are considering taking the drive out to the landfill site, there are a few things you should think about.
Before they come to the landfill site, they should be organizing their load into, in order to receive the best benefit of the new site. So when they come into the site, if they could separate their load into recyclables, household hazardous waste, electronic waste, and separate that, and then when they come into the site, they can use those areas before crossing the scales. And then once they get up into the TransStore area, there are different laydown areas, be a metal bin area, large items, tires, and then ultimately the TransStore area where they drop their garbage off.
A huge part of the new landfill site is the recycling depot, which is located before the scales, so it is free to the public. Jason Sherban is the coordinator for solid waste diversion and recycling for the City of Thunder Bay, and he explains how easy it is to use the depot.
Basically, with recycling in Thunder Bay, you have two options. You can put it outside for curbside pickup, or you can use one of the depots. So when you come here to use one of the depots, you would bring your stuff here. You don't have to use a blue bag, which is one of the benefits. A lot of people say, you know, I don't like the blue bags, I can't afford them. So this is a way to participate in the program without absorbing the cost of a blue bag. So everything that you can recycle curbside, you can recycle at the depots. It's just a little bit more convenient, and we just ask that you separate things in the different bins.
Other items that can be recycled at the depot include hazardous household waste like propane tanks, batteries, and paint, as well as electronic waste such as TVs, stereos, and speakers.
Recycling is very important. Like I said, it's not only an environmental thing, it also preserves the life of our landfill site. The more that we can take out of the landfill, the longer that it lasts. We don't have to look at building new ones, etc. So it's part of an overall big picture.
So have fun with your spring cleaning and check the City of Thunder Bay website for the landfill's hours of operation.
I just remind people to organize their loads when they come out early. Make sure the loads are covered. It is law for them to cover their loads because they will get fined if there is material being spilled on the roads. And ultimately, if they cover the loads, it ends up being a cleaner Thunder Bay.
Reporting in Thunder Bay, I'm Janice Gummison.